Hello, I am Arman Khodaei, a 25-year-old with high-functioning autism. Um, I have, for the most part, overcome autism, and today's video is going to be called Dating Secrets for People with Autism, and I'm going to be talking about some things that I don't believe I've covered in any of my videos before, things that I've been working on just now myself that I think can really make, if you're looking for a significant other, something that can really make your life in that area, go further and improve. Um, However, I recommend after you're done watching this video, or you can even watch it before you watch this video, to watch my video, Has the World Become Autistic? Because I do say some things in that video that can be applied to dating, and so I really recommend that you watch that video, Has the World Become Autistic? I posted it up yesterday, so just go watch that video either before or after this, because there's going to be some helpful things. So, how I came about making yet another video on dating. Well, on Tuesday, I got a call from a girl. She was a friend of mine. I haven't heard from her for like a year. She's like, "Oh, I think my boyfriend has Asperger's syndrome," and then she's asking me how did you overcome your autism? Because she wants to help him get a job and that kind of stuff. Better social skills. And I was talking about interpersonal communication course and how learning about how the teacher told me to interact with people and that kind of thing helped, and how I applied what the teacher said to real life scenarios. And of course, not everybody's going to take an interpersonal communication course. So I suggested, that for her to, go find some books. The books are like, body language books, books on how to win people over and influence them. So those are great books. And so I think that all of us can read those books. I've actually been reading a body language book, and I plan on reading more of those type of books that kind of make great first impressions, how to make anybody fall in love with you. Books from both the male and female perspective on dating, because male books on dating, have a different way of approaching females, and the female books, give you more of an insight into the female mind, but they have a different approach. So from all of those, better social skills come, and so I'm reading those books. And it complements what I've learned years ago, and it gives me new skills to learn, and from there I will be able to interact with people better, not just dating wise, any situation. um, this stuff helps. And you don't even, if you don't care about dating, you could just read the books on like just understanding body language, and how to make friends with anyone, because if you're wanting to advance in the job role, or uh, meet people, gain friends. These books are great, and do what they say to do. I do that. If a book says to do something, I'll do it. There's some things obviously I won't do. Like some of the, I'm not the biggest fan of like the men dating books, and I kind of avoided them, but I'm gonna look at them now, because some things like how to get a girl to make out with you in like after 15 minutes. If a girl is gonna make out with me in 15 minutes, I don't want anything to do with her. I'm a gentleman. I am old school when it comes to dating. I totally do not like the way things are in today's society, with people sleeping on the first date, that kind of thing. I am by far not the biggest fan. Some of those men dating books talk about how to do that. It's it's good to understand how to do that, though, because at least in my case, because at least knowing that, I can find out if I'm interested in the girl or not. If I feel like she's too much of a, I hate to use this term, but to find out if she is a slut or not. Which if I feel like she is, then I don't want anything to do with her, because, like I said, I'm old school. But that is completely beside the point. This is about how to make you better at that. So read the materials, interact. Now the next thing is actually a really big one, and I was amazed and blown away at what happened yesterday. I run a group for young adults. I actually run a few autism groups, but the young adult group I run, um, some of the people there, they want to find, a girlfriend, a significant other, and so we did something. We did social scenarios, and it was very interesting. And I think if you apply what we did the other day, that it can really just help you out so much. So this is for both men and women on the autism spectrum. The group. So yeah, what we did is we did scenarios. And actually, it first started out, because there was no girls in our group, I was pretending to be the girl. and we pretend like he's at a party. We just made a scenario up, and that he has to approach me, make an impression, and get my number or get a date out of me, something like that. And it blew me away because when he did that for the first time ever, I actually saw how it looks like from a female perspective a little bit. I'm like, wow, that kind of sounds stalkerish, I'm like, wow, I can actually see how a girl thinks kind of in those scenarios. That's like, wow, yeah. And so, before I would approach a girl the same way and say the same things, and it's really hard to say exactly where the trouble points are, but there's like hesitancy and just saying certain words at a certain time. It's like it feels like I don't know you that well yet. Why are you asking these questions? And things are starting to click for me, and I'm like, wow, this is really interesting. It actually really reminds me of a couple of things. It reminds me of games, and a lot of people with autism, play games. We either play chess or Magic the Gathering. It reminds me a lot of Magic the Gathering. Now, a lot of people don't do this. Magic the Gathering cards, M11 cards, for those of interest. I play every now and then. I mostly just do sealed, draft, whatever. One of the techniques that I do when I deck test is I'll have one deck, and I'll have another deck, and I'll be playing against myself, and I'll pretend like I can't see the other hand. So both, it's like I'm one player and I'm the other player. So if you can split your mind like that and pretend to do that, it works wonders because it's a good way to play test. For those that don't have MTGO, it's a great way to play test because it gives me perspective into both decks at the same time. It's also what some people when they start playing chess, it's like you're playing one side. You might be playing the white side. But like a good chess player will sit you across on the black side so you can see from the opposite point of view. Some people when they start teaching someone chess do that. So what I did is because I saw, I'm like, wow, I have a perspective now into the female. We switched. I had the guy pretend to be the girl and I pretend to be the guy so he could see, and I would try to do socially awkward things to help him try to see that. So what happens, if you try to be the girl, sometimes, you can actually start to see how a girl thinks a little bit. And then, being the guy, you can have people help criticize you. So if you have a group of people who want to work on this, get a group of people. If not, maybe you can just get one good friend to help you out with this. If possible, try to get a girl to help you out with this. I have a couple of, ladies that are friends of mine, and one of them has already agreed to help me out with this. So we're gonna go to like a bookstore or something. We're just gonna be working on it. She's gonna be criticizing me, and I'm gonna keep on approaching her from both point of views. So this is something new. Just like I developed this technique yesterday, and it's amazing because, like I said, it gives you the point of view from the woman perspective, which is something that we need, and I think helps develop confidence and. You start to find out what sounds stalkerish, and it really helps out a lot. Another thing I'm going to tell you about, I'm going to be making a video response soon to the Pickup Artist TV show. I think there's some great hints, tips in that TV show that could really be helpful, so look forward to that video. And it's good to read up on materials, watch videos from people that really understand how to approach women or men for that matter, because I think it can really help. And one more thing, actually, I think, I don't drink, but one of the things I'm also thinking of trying to help, like my social skills, and because I don't think I'll necessarily feel intimidated, is because I hate bars. I've never been to one, but I don't think I can respect women that go to bars, because like I said, I'm a gentleman, and I don't know. I just have a perception of bars, like the women who go there are just not my type. So I had a friend, that was offering to take me to bars and to help me approach women and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to take up my friend's offer and actually try to do that, just to go up and practice social skills, because I honestly, what do I have to lose, since I honestly don't think anyway that I'm going to meet someone there. I might as well try it. So I'm gonna do that, but like I said, try to get a group. Oh, one more thing. I have one more exciting thing. Let's say you cannot get a friend to help you out. I did this last night after I got home. If possible, now this is kind of hard. It was a challenge for me, and I actually realized I have a hard time asking a girl out on a date or getting her number, and I saw why. This is why I'm going to really work with a friend on this, but this can help you out. So I did a pretend social play where I'd be I'd say something. I have a really big mirror. I have a walk-in closet mirror. I have a huge, gigantic mirror. Let me show you. Yeah, my room's kind of a mess. But as you can see, I have that was my mirror. That was not my room. That was a reflection of my room. Yeah, I need to clean up my room. Anyway, to say the least, I used, because I had this whole gigantic mirror, I was able to look at myself. But if you don't have a mirror, just pretend, have a pretend conversation. So I'm going to do one right now for your enjoyment, and so you can laugh at me and see me make a fool of myself. So I'm going to pretend to be a girl and a guy at the same time. So I'm going to be Arman, and there's going to be there'll be a girl Arman, and I'm going to try to ask her out. So I'm going to be at a bookstore because that's the most common place that I meet girls at, because I'm a writer, and yeah, that's typically where I would try to meet someone. So here we go. Hey, how are you doing? Let me start over again. Alright, hi. What book are you reading there? Oh, I'm reading this book. Oh, really? Wow. I heard of that book before. Yeah, I actually want to read that book. A lot of friends have recommended that to me. Oh, really? Yeah. So, what are some books do you like? Or what are some of your favorite writers? Well, I like Kurt Vonnegut. And, oh, awesome! Kurt Vonnegut's one of my favorite writers. What are some of your other favorites? Oh, I like J.K. Rowling. Oh, really? I love the Harry Potter series. Yeah, this is a pretend conversation, people. Okay, it's not necessarily going to be perfect. Okay, awesome. Wow, geez. What do you think of the Harry Potter movies being split into 2 parts? I think it's a good thing. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, me too. Hey, did you see any good movies lately? Oh yeah, I saw Inception. Yeah, man, I love Inception. That was an awesome movie, especially the whole dream thing and everything like that. What do you think about the dreams? Oh, I don't know. I think it's possible to enter people's dreams. Like, yeah, I think so too. That'd be kind of crazy, wouldn't it? Yeah. Have you ever remembered, have you ever been in a dream and you knew that you're dreaming? Yeah. I've had that happen before. Yeah, me too. As a matter of fact, just last night. As a matter of fact, it's called a lucid dream. Yeah, I had that happen. Wow, geez. Cool. Awesome. You seem like a really intriguing person. What was your name again? Oh, my name was Sarah. Oh, cool. My name's Arman. Pleasure to meet you. Yeah. Yeah, pretty cool. So, perhaps, I have to get going, but you seem like a really interesting person. It seems like we have some things in common. I would like to, possibly hang out with you again sometime. Maybe we could go to Victoria Gardens and just walk around. Look at the library, see what books they have or something. I don't know. Well, just maybe. I would be, I would love to get to know you better. What do you think? I don't know. Well, just in case, here's my card. Here you go. What's your number, by the way? Yeah, I don't know. Well, it would be an honor to get to know you better. So that's all I'm saying. I'd love to hang out with you, just get to know you better, whatever. Okay, so there you go. That was a pretend conversation. I have no idea how that goes. If you want to comment on that conversation, please do so. Tell me what you think. Obviously, I made that up, but I'm open to criticism because I'm trying to help myself out on that regard. But try to have a fake conversation. You try to pretend like you're meeting a girl that you're interested in, or if you're a girl, try to pretend you're meeting a guy that you're interested in, and just do that. Yeah, now you see my alter ego. Wahahahaha. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and I wish all of you a most awesome day of awesomeness.